Welcome back, YouTubers. This is a review of Marvel's Legends series Spider-Man figure from the Spider-Man Big Time comics, I believe. It's been a while since I read them. But this is basically the stealth suit that he came up with a while back during the series. The suit was designed to fight a specific villain, I forget which one. But it basically was designed to warp both light and sound. Plus, the interesting thing about it was, in the comics, the pattern on his chest would change to a red color when it was using some of the abilities the suit had built into it. Overall, it's actually one of my favorites because, I don't know why, but I've always liked this black and green design of it. It looks really good, and it works well. Sadly, he didn't keep the suit because he lent it to Kane, one of his clones, because Spider-Man has tons and tons of clones, and Kane used it to become the Scarlet Spider, though the design was changed because this thing's one of those high-tech ones that can change their color palette to be whatever he wants it to be. Spider-Man came up for it when he worked at Horizon Labs, a really interesting part of his history because for the first time in a long time during that series, he had a laboratory of his own and a place to both store tons of equipment, but also build tons of equipment. But anyway, let's get into the figure proper. The background's got this neat webbing pattern on the back of the blister box, which I do like. There's the back, has him shooting his web pose, though I think they could put him in something a little nicer. Plus, the box blurb, I don't normally bring this up, but it's completely wrong. This says he came up for this after losing his spider sense to give him an armor to protect himself. That is not what this is. At least not directly. He did lose his spider power during this period, but I don't recall if it was this suit specifically, but the one he built to deal with the fact that was armored heavily was in fact a black and gold number with a big weird helmet. This is not that number. I don't know why they put it there. Probably somebody didn't read the info on the series quite right, but it's not. But anyway, let's get into the figure. Now, unfortunately, one thing I have to point out is the chest isn't as flexible as some other Marvel Legend figures. It's got your standard double jointed knees and elbows, so you can get him into some pretty good poses. So you can get him into like a good pose for a web crawling up a building if you've got something to hold him to it. Plus, the nice thing is this figure is one of those standalone ones, so since it's not part of a Build-A-Figure, they give him more accessories, like all these extra hands. I like these ones that are more of a grasping, so you can have him crawling up something. Plus his standard web shooter motion, which is really good. Plus, it's also got this web line cord, which, while it looks a little odd, actually makes a fair bit of sense, because if you put the hand in like this, or if you put it on before you put the hand on, you can strap it over the hand and make it look like the web line is shooting out of it. All in all, not too bad. Plus, as I said, I do really like this design because it's from a part of the comic series I really enjoyed. Unfortunately, eventually Spider-Man's tenure at Horizon would end when the lab was destroyed, though not his fault, as at the time, Doc Ock had his body. Which was a whole nother thing called the Superior Spider-Man. I wasn't as impressed with it, because Ock was being a selfish jerk and doing everything for the wrong reasons. Instead of trying to help people, he was trying to stroke his ego. He did do things to help people, but it always felt like he was doing it for the wrong reasons. But it's been forever since I've read those comics, so I could be misremembering. Overall, the stealth suit Spider-Man you see here is a really cool design. And if you like Spider-Man and you have time to pick it up, I'd grab this one, especially if you want to make like an Iron Man-esque display of all the different Spider-Man suits. That I really would like to do at some point. But anyway, Please like, subscribe, comment below, share this video, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao!